What's going on, everyone? It's Green Zero here, back with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right. Hope you all been enjoying the videos on my channel, and of course planning some new and exciting things coming up as well. So hint, hint. Hint, hint there. But this replay here was uploaded a few days ago. Cybert has made a cast. If you want to check out his cast, head on over to his channel. I'm assuming a lot of you guys have probably already seen his cast here, but I haven't seen the replay yet, and it's going to be exciting because it's masterleaf and Bike Rush again. That's right, he's playing on eXs.BikeRuShxD, so he's on a slightly different account there. But other news, CNC Online or Revora or whatever's going on over there have released a partial ladder system. So Shadowbrick is updated to take control of the ladder system again, so you can get ELO points by playing ranked 1v1s. They haven't actually implemented all the maps just yet, but they have a full list of the maps that will work. Don't forget to get the latest update of the launcher there as well. And of course played some ranked games. Obviously that gives them an opportunity to bring back Ladder Wars in the future, and that will be very exciting. They have a chance to actually really change how Ladder Wars works. So I reckon Ladder Wars could be big again as long as they change it. Maybe include more people, have a more strict format, maybe have some prizes or something like that. Something to get it going, something to make it more exciting, because the previous Ladder Wars series was pretty much not going along too well there. And maybe, just maybe, Masterleaf, the only player who hasn't won a Ladder Wars, may win a Ladder Wars. So he's probably going to be sitting shaking his fist, goes, Green Zero. And I know that Masterleaf has been doing a few FPV videos, but I've been talking too long about this, and I will bring you some more FPV footage. If Revora and Game Replays are watching this video, they will be well aware that I'm playing online on a daily basis. So that's just for them to acknowledge. We're going to jump into this game here because I've been talking for too long and you're like, hey, I want to see this game. It's going to be Bike Rush playing on the left-hand side of Twisted Rift. That's right, he's on the left-hand side. He's got a Nod faction. He's got a Nod faction, and he's going to be Vanilla Nod. So it's Vanilla Nod and Masterleaf. Wow, Masterleaf is not Traveler 59. Okay, so he's Blackhand. It's Blackhand versus Nod. So obviously this is a random mirror, so neither side picks their faction. They don't know what each faction is, so Leaf might want to get a move on with that engineer. He's kind of left that one behind. Not going to be too big a deal. Bike Rush about to take his spike now, getting ready for it. Of course, you always want to wait for that refinery to drop. You want to order the engineer into the spike just before you're about to drop your refinery. See there, he dropped it just then, and only about a second or two, and he gets his 500 bucks. Unless you screen, because screen don't need silos. Because if you capture the spike before you have a refinery, you don't get the $500, and that is not good at all. But Bike Rush didn't really send out very many, or actually any scouts at all. He just garrisoned his structure over here, and Leaf is going to be like, hang on a second, I can't see what faction you are just yet. He's going to see the Nod building. If he lets the units fire at him, he will be able to determine that they are militant squads, and they're actually not firing, because these buildings are pretty iffy. They don't have a lot of range, and they get blocked and stuff by like these, and so these buildings, they give you a very small sight radius as well for some reason. I'm not sure if that's the actual purpose of this type of building or what, because it's some kind of big like domey thing. But look at that, Bike Rush actually drafted a shredder turret to try to rid himself of that scouting squad, and he will be able to kill it with the militant squad. We saw a buggy go out as well, and the buggy is going straight to Masterleaf space. Now obviously he knows he's against Blackhand, so he wants to scout ASAP, and there's the Reckoner. Wow, he went for a Reckoner rush against a Nod faction. He is begging for bikes right now, and Bike Rush surprisingly didn't go all in at seeing he was against a Blackhand player, which is unusual. Normally Bike Rush would just straight up all in those circumstances. One bike is out. I don't think Leaf can really hope to, he might have to back off, because one bike is going to stop this Reckoner, and he sees it now, and he's committed, he's stuck. He bails out. He actually had a Cabal squad in there as well, because why the hell not? And this Reckoner is going to be disabled shortly. The bike, that's going to go around and disable the Reckoner. So the Reckoner is disabled now, and he's got these units here. He should be able to kill all the militants easily, but actually that buggy, Bike Rush not actually microing that buggy away, and the Blackhand squad will kill it. He has got a veteran squad, remember. So let's have a look what Masterleaf is doing behind this all-in double war factory. So he's all-in double war factory now. The flame unit, look at this, Bike Rush is actually focusing down this garrisonable structure because he doesn't want Leaf to use it to destroy his spike. And he is going to do that right now, so he does manage to take it. It's no longer garrisonable. The units will be running to his base. Bike Rush is not all in, but he is double war factory. He's only got, he's got 4 harvests, mind you, so economically he's in a very strong position compared to what Masterleaf is in. But does he realize that Masterleaf has got more bikes heading to the north? We can see them on the radar. He does all in now. He all ins. He must have got a scout off. I'm not sure if he got a scout off or what is going on there. We'll actually check the vision of Bike Rush owns. Actually, can he see it? No, he can't see it. So he's just gone all in, which is totally expected for Bike Rush to do something like that. Masterleaf, though, on the other hand, all inning as a Nod faction. You don't see it too often. He's actually killing these bikes here, these buggies, sorry. There's only 5 bikes up there. That's not going to be enough to punish BikeRush, and this is looking pretty one-sided at the moment. I think like masterleaf just really doesn't have anything to threaten BikeRush with. There is some bikes coming in from the south actually, so he has not seen this. And BikeRush all of a sudden he's chasing the bikes up there, which are engaging. They are killing each other, but meanwhile he is losing harvesters. These bikes are going to get out almost scot-free. One does go down. He trades over there though, and masterleaf does get away with at least 1 bike over there. BikeRush losing more bikes as well. And these bikes are going to be making it out of there, maybe even killing a few buggies on the way out. They will be killing a few buggies. 1 more bike goes down, but the other 2 are too fast, and they will get out of there. But BikeRush still has a larger army than what masterleaf does, and masterleaf only killed 1 harvester, mind you, and he leaves these bikes behind as well. So he left those bikes behind there. They will get destroyed, and BikeRush is just going back to base now, just to regroup there. I mean, he's actually got 4 harvesters, so he's rebuilt another one. So that is not going to slow him down too much at all. Meanwhile, masterleaf rebuilt his MCV. Wow, I did not see that coming. So that's really the only thing he's got on BikeRush right now, is that he does have an MCV, and he did build, or he's building a few rocket squads. I'm not sure if he's going to shrine it. He's actually got a harvester. I'm not sure where that was going. Maybe it was going for blue tib. It has got a little bit of tiberium in it, but I'm not sure if that was a misorder or if it's coming back from the blue tib field that he decided no, it was too risky. He's going to bring it back down to base now. He's got a few bikes rolling around, but BikeRush, of course, is building up his force. He's literally just all in for the bikes. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Are we going to see it? No, whatever that was cancelled. So I think it looks like that's building a lot slower. It's not a bike or a buggy, and it's not a scorpion tank, although it's building too quickly to be a MCV. Oh, mind you, fight in the middle. A few bikes get traded. Just missed that. Nothing serious. masterleaf has packed up his MCV. He is going for Shrine Upgrade. Now that's going to make his infantry really difficult to kill, especially for these buggies as well. And he can sell that. The second that's done, he sells it off. Battle marker down there. It's just the Reckoner. masterleaf has a few bikes hiding in the corner here. So playing mind games with BikeRush, trying to bait BikeRush out into thinking that he's in a better position, or trying to make BikeRush look like he's in a worse position than he is in. There is only one refinery here for masterleaf, and he's content to just one ref it. He's got a lot of infantry squads here as well, so these guys here are going to be able to defend this area just fine. And and we've got that harvester. He's got 4 harvesters on one on one refinery. Oh, just give me a sec. All right, I'm good. I just had breakfast. But we have a big push out of bikes and buggies over here. Leaf sees it in advance, so he's going to move all his forces up here. He's got a decent amount of infantry here as well. He's got a harvester going up there. He's bringing all of his infantry forces down here. The buggies are out in front. If he uses the MCV to defend himself, BikeRush takes a swing at it. It's got a lot of health though. It's going to be something that's really difficult to bring down. One bike gets left behind, and he's going to pay for that. Again, the bikes really can't do anything against Super Swarm. He's going to need more buggies. And of course, BikeRush, I don't think he has an MCV just yet. He's going to take out the Spike, which is nice, but yeah, he's got a pretty sizable attack force here. It's very fast, and it's very powerful. And masterleaf is going to need more infantry if he wants to hope to defend this off. Is he building cabals? No, I don't think he was building them. I think they're drafted. Here come the buggies, sells the war factory off. The buggies are rolling in now, and they will... Oh no, BikeRush is actually not committing here. He's going back. There is a lot of infantry there. Of course, the cabal squads, they will be really hard to kill. They've got 6 members plus the 7th member, which is the Black Disciple. And Leaf is just massing out infantry at the moment. BikeRush does not have an MCV. He's actually built Scorpion tanks, which was a pretty big mistake, I think, at this point in time. They're not going to be too helpful. Meanwhile, there's going to be a battle raging over here. The infantry will be firing, and all reverse move bug there is going to cost him a buggy. But yeah, he's really like, hang on a second. This infantry squad is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger by masterleaf. And he's got plenty of cover as well. So surprising that it's being so effective on this map. So BikeRush now just being herded around. Oh, he's not really being herded around. He's herding Leaf around, but he's going backwards and forwards, trying to find a gap. And he hasn't found the gap, and masterleaf, I think, is going for a refinery. He's comfortable enough to go, hey, I'm going to go for a ref. I don't think there's enough buggies here to take this infantry cloud for sure. Yeah, even this infantry cloud could probably destroy them all. He's got more inf down here, a lot of infantry, yeah. Leaf is in a good position if he realizes, and he did have bikes here a little bit earlier, so he must realize that BikeRush does not have an MCV yet. And that is a big win for him. Meanwhile, these bikes are actually circumventing. That harvester's going to have to be pulled off the line. He's not pulling the harvester. He's in a little bit of trouble. Battle marker's raging over there. The harvester will go down straight away. Not necessary, I don't think, to lose that harvester. But a few of the bikes will go down. Leaf can probably just pull harvesters, and he's got 5 harvesters in total. 2 of them are getting pulled to the north field. And this is a problem for BikeRush. He's actually engaging a small imp force here. This is actually good for him because there's not a lot of infantry here. But there's enough to obviously make the trade pretty good for masterleaf. Just kill. Actually, there is an MCV. So he has got an MCV. A lot of these buggies are going to be destroyed though. So he is trading out a lot of those. Meanwhile, we have another dead harvester. The bikes poking in. A lot of bikes getting chewed up. But as you can see, these infantry units now, they've reduced the buggies to the point where they're no longer terribly effective against the infantry. The infantry is almost finished though, and again, most of these buggies are going to be going down. Leaf, I think, is going to be okay with this. He's pulling more harvesters to his north field. He's going double racks here, and if BikeRush is hoping to kill this with shredder turrets, he really has another thing coming, because I don't think that's going to work. Shredder turrets are just not effective. Nod shredder turrets, mind you. He's actually trying to mass militant squads again. That's something that's just not going to work unless he's got like a shrine or something. Does he have a shrine? No, he doesn't. Did he sell his MCV? No, he's just selling barracks, and he's putting down more units now. Tons of cabals. He's putting some units up here. BikeRush is actually in a little bit of trouble because he has not gone for the expansion he needs. He should have just gone for a normal expansion and kept this game going, but instead he's committed. There is actually a lot of Scorpion tanks here, so he could be looking for some kind of epic crush here. And Leaf now is going to try to focus this down. There's a lot of militant squads here, so this is it. The units are coming in now. This is going to be pretty intense. There's a lot of infantry here, and there's a lot of tanks coming. The tanks pretty much are just here to crush, and a lot of them are getting chewed up. Meanwhile, masterleaf has more units coming in from the left-hand side here as well, or actually straight from his base, and BikeRush is in a little bit of trouble. He's actually managed to kill a lot of that forward infantry here, but the rest of the infantry here is actually looking pretty good, and he's trying to funnel into this area here, and it's not going to work. Heroic rocket squads, but that tank gets a nice crush off. And meanwhile, we have the militant squads here, but against flame units, that's going to be pretty hard. He's got more infantry moving from the south here, so masterleaf, I think, should be okay. And did he actually build a cabal squad? I'm not sure if he's actually building cabal squads. Yeah, cool. He could just be drafting barracks. It'd be a much cheaper option in this position of the game. A lot of shredder turrets coming down, but against flame units, they're not going to last too long at all. And again, BikeRush is probably running on fumes here. I think he might be getting the blue field, because the blue field does appear to be disappearing. I can see some red marks down there now. But this is pretty intense. BikeRush is trying to kill all the units here. Again, Leaf does have an economy. Actually, there's only one harvester there. I'm not sure where the rest of his harvesters have gone. Maybe those bikes actually did a lot more damage than I thought. But he is losing this area here. BikeRush is losing this area. He's going to be losing the last of the shredder turrets, and then his MCV is going to be under attack, and he's not going to be able to withstand this. He's trying to drop a racks, but to be honest, I mean, pumping out militant squads, again, the flame is just killing everything here, and it's really just, yeah, an iffy decision by BikeRush to actually go for this. Leaf is actually in a pretty good position now. I can see the Leaf has almost no buildings. Mind you, Leaf sold his MCV. Oh my god, he sold his MCV. Oh no, so BikeRush all of a sudden in a little bit of a good position. Does he have a war factory? He does not. It's all in. Wow, this is all in from both sides here. And the Conyard is taking damage. Oh my god, this better be a war factory as BikeRush is out of the game. If it's not a war, he's actually got a war factory down, so there we go. But he placed it. I'm not sure why he placed it here. There's harvesters coming now. And all these harvesters, oh, they get the crush off. The MCV will not go down. Not yet anyway. There's flame units here. He's brought the harvesters in. BikeRush just hanging on here. Leaf has 2 racks left. That's all he's got. And he can't do too much about these harvesters. I mean, the infantry can reveal them if they crash it. And he gets the MCV. He forces a sell. And now Leaf is going to move back. I'm not sure why he's not trying to kill these harvesters here. He could be trying to kill those now. I think this is a flame tank. That's game. But I don't think it is. No, it's a scorpion tank. And these harvesters now taking a fair bit of damage. He's just trying to crush. That scorpion tank will go down pretty quickly. The splash damage should be able to kill a harvester off. He does kill a harvester off. And he might be bringing more harvesters to the show as well. He's actually got a harvester here, and it's just crushing more and more infantry, but really I don't think this is going to last forever. Leaf has no money. I'm not sure why he's refining so slowly here. Yeah, he could just be killing that harvester off, I think. What's he got left? BikeRush has 1 ref down here, but he did sell up all his units here. Now, Leaf doesn't have an MCV, so he can't build shredder turrets. 1 Cabal squad is going to end most of this. Actually, no, hang on, it's actually going to go down. So there is an engineer here as well, and masterleaf, he's using his own harvesters now. He's like, hey, if BikeRush can do it, I can do it too. He needs to stop that engineer. He needs to stop that engineer. Yeah, he does get the... Oh, he doesn't get the crush off. Oh my god, he's going to have to kill that engineer somehow. Oh my god, sell. Oh, he sells. Wow, he left that right to the very last second, didn't he? He left that very late. And of course, now his last racks is being camped. These Cabal squads need to kill these units, and then it's not going to happen. Wow, Leaf. How did this happen? How did this end up? Is this another engineer? Is that... Oh no, he kills the engineer. I'm not sure where that came from, if that was the first one or what. It just didn't die. I don't know. There's 1 Cabal squad left here from masterleaf, and he needs to kill that harvester, but he's losing the hand of Nod. Oh my god, if the hand of Nod goes down, BikeRush is going to win this game. He's got 1 more rocket squad out, and it just gets crushed straight away. Oh no, Leaf must be so frustrated right now. He must be so frustrated. He's got no production. He has got nothing. He's got a refinery, and harvesters don't have weapons on them. Far out. How did that game end like that? I don't even know how to explain that game. What BikeRush did, pushing his MCV forward, and Leaf just committing with an all-in sell. Probably shouldn't have sold his MCV maybe, but I'm not sure if he could have held the attack without it. But yeah, pretty intense. 60,000. Look at the money. There's about $250 between these two players. I mean, gather it was a 14-minute game, but to have only $250 between these two players is pretty crazy. BikeRush's kill death ratio was much higher, of course, because Leaf had tons more infantry. But it was so tight. Yeah, look at that. Per minute, BikeRush was only getting... Oh no, Leaf was getting $20 more per minute. So that was so tight in terms of the economy. If we have the look at the resource graph here, BikeRush actually ahead, of course, because masterleaf went for a better all-in. But at the end, it almost drew level because masterleaf had an expansion. BikeRush, I think, getting blue tier. That's what those jumps are there as well. So that was a problem for masterleaf and probably helped BikeRush win the game there. That blue tip, but mind you, that was a pretty intense game. Anyway, stay tuned to my channel. I'll leave it for now. I'm Green Zero, and I'll see you all next time.